Don't quit. Fail in exam, don't get a promotion, had a breakup. When you are at the top of failures, you will get knocked down by it many times, and which makes you to give up. But it should be you only who has to rise again even after this. The pain of rejection can't be expressed. It can't be defined. You can't let the pain flow by words. The pain of failure hurts badly, but you can't do anything in life, in your career and in your relationship. Failures don't come by your choice. They are natural. They will come whenever you try something new. When you try running, you think of running fast but fall suddenly. When you think you are a pro, but you find you are not. Setback is not a choice. In fact, it is the reward for trying and believing in yourself. In this journey of success, your mistakes, your setbacks, and your failure work as a milestone marker. They show how far you are from your aim. They decide whether you will win or lose. The endless efforts of years by working day and night, and the focus on one goal, which makes you fix on the aim of your life. That is how to win. When time doesn't matter, day or night makes no difference. In fact, you are not concerned about yourself, but it is about how to turn a failure into success. That is your mission. Setbacks don't come intentionally. They are natural, and you can't run away from them. Rejection will come in every work, every task, every decision, every idea, and every way. When you pick a task, and at the beginning you have to skip comfort, you have to face hurdles. Failures are not designed to make you give up or let you feel low. The occurrence tells you are not prepared well. You have to plan again. You have to redesign the work. You are closer to the goal. It is the fight of excellence, where you have to prove yourself every day, every minute, every second. You have to get up every time you fail. You don't have to be biased by the downfalls and let it win. In fact, this fight is not about winning, but giving yourself a new chance. Filling yourself with hope that yes, I will face everything. You try once more and this time you will win. When you are trying hard in your career, in your life and in your relationship, when you want to be the best of you, but you can't face off distraction, you can't focus, which leads to failures and disappoints you. You are so possessed by the target that you don't think of quitting, but you bounce back. You make an upward swing by trying again, by continuing the task, by focusing again, by facing problems. No one accepts being a failure and call himself a loser. Everyone wants success. Everyone dreams big. Everyone sets a target. Everyone plans their journey. And everyone focuses too. But even then, you get fail. Why? Because when you fail, you don't try again. You begin blaming yourself. You forget that failure is the paper on which the story of success is to be written down. No door open up directly on the face of success. In the journey of success, you have to go from the road of disappointment. You should know that when you fail, you don't have to feel low, you don't feel disheartened, and don't feel pity on yourself. But you have to celebrate it by giving yourself a new chance, by filling yourself with a new belief. When you are trying something big, you get stuck in the middle. Then you leave the work as it is in the middle. No, you don't do this, but you look for its solution. But you find an answer to it. You find the problem where you are getting stuck. Let's say you are doing weight training. On the first day of training, you start lifting heavy weights. But you can't do this. And you start lifting medium one. You did this well. But if you start thinking that I can't lift heavy weights, there is no sense of going to the gym. Will it be worthy? No. The same happens with life too, brother. When you are trying big but hustling in life, when things looks easy but you fail, even then don't take it on your heart thinking, if I can't do this, I will not try. No, brother, no one is a pro from birth. A pro becomes a pro by practice, by trying again and again and again, by facing repetitive failures, and by not giving up. And remember that giving up is not a solution to any problem. The solution is to face the problem with courage and fight for its answer. If you have to fight, then fight well. But don't get weak and feel like surrendering to the problems. There is no place for cowards in the book of life. If you surrender your weapons, the hope, the courage, the risk-bearing capability, the patience, the endurance in front of problems and setbacks, you will get weak. Don't forget, you have to be an example in your surrounding, letting people know that if you try repetitively, then you will end up being successful. Remember, legions fails too, but even then they become a legion. How? Why? What makes them legion is their refusal to stop trying. The attitude of continuous trying, giving a new chance every time they fail, and to keep draining themselves till they get satisfied and have an answer inside them that yes, I feel like a pro now. Bring this thing inside you. Keep on practicing till you don't become a master in it. There is one formula for success, which is consistency with discipline. You can be in any field, but if you choose to be the best, follow the same rule. Keep working, take small steps without any break, but with discipline. and then see yourself being successful. Who is more powerful between two guys? In which one who is smart and solves things quickly, or another who keeps on following the task without delay? If your answer is the smart one, then you are wrong. It is the weak guy with regular behavior. Because this guy is doing the tasks every day, and every day he is learning something new. However, the another one works and rests, don't do anything. So the day you choose to try again, give yourself a new chance, when you evoke your hidden version of yourself, when you admit that I have no control over setbacks, I can't do anything about them, but what I can do is to face them with confidence, with power and with courage, and let know myself that I am not a failure, I am not a loser, I will not quit.